What is up, you guys? It is Matty, and it is the moment you've all been waiting for, the war recap on against Brennerchen. So for those who don't know, Brennerchen is a YouTuber. I wasn't aware of him. He's a German YouTuber. I wasn't aware of him until we warred against him, and it was only when sort of I looked at the clan description of the enemy that we noticed that he was a YouTuber. You can tell. So I looked at his channel. I wrote him a message saying to to shout me out, because he's got 30,000 subscribers, about 32,000 now. So he's a pretty big deal, especially since the German audience is harder than the wider English speaking audience that is that covers Australia, America, UK, and all other countries that speak English as their first or second language. But yeah, you know, his videos are really good. Unfortunately for them, they're a 2-star war clan, meaning most of our bases they were able to get the 2 stars on, but when it came to 3 stars they struggled. And if you look at the points difference, it was sort of, we got 12 more stars than them, and if you actually count that against 3 stars, you can see we won because we were able to 3-star, and they weren't, basically. So big shout out to you guys. You did very well against us. We got some pretty tough bases to 3-star anyway. But my advice would be to practice a couple of the different strategies, the hog based or the Lalo based strategies that can really bring home some 3 stars. So yeah, I've got about 5 videos I'm going to make from this war. So 2 live attacks. So if you look at the war log, if you look at both of my attacks were 3 stars on number 10 and number 8. They were both recorded live, and in fact, if you watch the live recap video, I think number 14, I think it's going to be, I showed the last 3 attacks in war all live in the last 5 minutes. It was pretty epic, so that is a really interesting video, so I suggest you go watch that, or wait for it to come out, because I think this video is going to come out sooner. But yeah, big shout out to Brennerchen. He did me a shout out, or he made a video. I gained like 500 subs from just that video alone, so massive shout out to you. Go check out his YouTube, guys. And yeah, it's just exciting because we both knew he commented before the war started, so he knew he was against a YouTuber, and it wasn't planned, it wasn't staged, it wasn't anything like that. And it was just really interesting that this is the way it came about. So if we look at their bases, yes, we got a 3-star on one of their Town Hall 10s. Most of their Town Hall 9s were taken down, and you're going to laugh, guys, because look at the bottom 3. 18, 19 and 20. Wow, yeah, we completely failed on them, and we put quite a few attacks on them as well. It's really embarrassing, but we were able to take down all the Town Hall 9s, basically, all the top Town Hall 9s anyway. So the videos I'm going to make from this as well, I'm going to do a learning Laloon, and I'm going to do a hog video. So learning Laloon is going to cover raid 5 and 11, yes, 5 and 11 I think. The hogs are going to cover 9 and 7. But anyway, I'm going to show you a few raids, because otherwise I can't just split the war down too much. So the first raid we're going to go into is by Coal Monkey, and this is the issue when you've got a base like this. So Brenner, my advice would be for your guys to not have bases where all the air defences are in the middle, and the reason why is because if the air defences are in the middle, it means that there's a lot of defences normally which are easily accessible by loons, and that might not sound like a big deal, but if you've got all these defences that are easy to just take down with a few loons, and what you've basically done is allowed hogs to be able to just loons to clear the outside and hogs to wipe the core. Now with an easy to pull CC and the lava hound in it as well, that hound, I'm going to speed it up, the hound's going to get slammed by the troops in a second. Here it goes, hound's down, and now he's sort of used a jump spell into to take down the queen. and then in come the hogs behind as well. So just look, I mean the hogs haven't got far to travel at all. The rest of the defences are nice and clumped. All the giant bomb spots looks like they've been taken care of because of the fact he's dropped the loons and taken down those defences. So it's just a base design that was asking to be holoed. Holo is obviously where you combine the hogs and loons, and yeah, it wasn't too difficult of a raid for our guys to take down. So I would advise changing that base definitely, and you can see already all the defences are gone now. The golem's still alive, his queen is still alive, and I think his king's dead. Yeah, most likely, not that I can see him. But anyway, yeah, so much cleanup troops left anyway, so it's going to be a nice easy 3-star. So nice attack by Coal Monkey, more attacks like that please in all the wars, and yeah, he understands the concept of holo, so well done to Coal Monkey. Next raid we're going to show be number 15, and that is Exive, which I know is Roman numerals for like number 16 or something, but I'm just going to call you Exive just for funsies. Anyway, another base where we've got a few defences accessible by loons, but this is going to be a La loon, so it's a bit different. Now I like the way he dropped his king and queen pretty much straight down, didn't waste a golem, was able to take down their queen, use a lightning on the clan castle, the dragon's going to go down, and he's going to even get an air defence as well, so that's clutch. CC gone, queen gone, and air defense and another arch tower, and watch this, the queen manages to clutch the Tesla as well. Now you got 2 hounds going in the top side there, and another hound going on the top, and I think he might even have another hound. I can't tell where he's dropped the CC. Yeah, over here, look, and another hound in the CC. So he's overloaded this base with hounds. He's got quite a few loons as well, and he's been able to absolutely dominate this base like that because he's got 3. He was able to do 3 things early on in the raid with quite cheaply. And when I say cheaply, I mean without using barely any troop space. He was able to take down the queen, an air defense, and 2 more air defenses, and the CC. So because he was able to do that, he was just able to overload the base in hounds and pups, and it's just meant that it was quite overkill really. In fact I did expect more pups and stuff to be left, but I think they had some air skellies to kill and that sort of thing, and he did have a hound alive. There you go at the end. So I think he could have done with taking some extra loons or even some minions for cleanup, but yeah, he was able, because he made it such a nice clean strong start, it meant that the rest of the raid was easy for him. Now talk about overkill, to put in Van on a low 10 or 9, and when I say low I mean, you know, not that one of their top 10 or 9s, that's overkill, because Van's just going to absolutely slaughter it. So you can see what he's doing, taking down a couple of the defences that are going to get in the way and maybe affect the pathing later on. Got the full CC pull as well, and I'm just trying to see where Van's planning on attacking from. So he's taking the witches in the bottom side down here. You can see he's dropped a giant in as well I think to stop the arch tower hitting the queen, but it's already started doing that, which is a shame. I think that was his intention for the giant then. Golem's going in, so is the king and queen. The king and queen got pulled out for a second to go and finish with the CC, which is kind of annoying for Van. Queen's getting absolutely hammered here. So he's had to use the ability in the end. Nice jump spell there, taking the king into the air defense. King's having a bit of a dance around as well, which isn't great, but the air defense is down. He's got other defenses going down as well. So the first part of the raid successful already. CC gone, queen gone, air defense gone. What else is he going to be able to take down? We're going to have a look. I was thinking he might be able to get the expo, but he's definitely not going to be able to do that. But he's already done the most part now. That rage spell with the 2 hounds over the air defense, if one of them pops, which is great. Other one's starting to take a bit of damage now. He's got another one as well. So the hounds are doing good. They're going to die soon. Hopefully he gets another pop. There it is. He could do with another pop, but I don't think he's going to get it. Oh, actually, there's a last air defense, so he might get the final pop straight when the loons are on. that, seeing those pops when the loons are on the air defense, just about to come onto the air defense, that is such perfect timing. Look how many pups he's got. That is ridiculous. I don't know how Van plans these raids, but man, he should do a YouTube. That's what I think. I think I should do a special series. Matt sits down with Van Aris, and I think it would get 100,000 views within a few minutes. Moving on, I'm going to show number 12, which is an attack by Dom, which I believe was a hog attack. And you can see most of the 3 stars, guys. It's loons and hogs. It's just they are the 3-star strategies. A lot of people ask, why do I keep showing the same sorts of raids, or why do I? But there's 101 different bases out there. There's a lot more than that, by the way. And there's a lot of different ways to tune it. And what I'm trying to reiterate, I suppose, is not this is how you 3-star every base, but how to analyze the bases and how you plan the attacks. So you can see how Dom here has used a couple of hogs to trip the giant bomb spots. Now the giant bomb spots on this base were kind of obvious, because look at the big gaps where the witches are now. That is another obvious gap. There's no space in the core. Pointless having them outside. It's just obvious where they are. So Dom was easily able to trip the top ones. He's sending his kill squad in through the bottom ones. So this was one mistake Dom made. Look how long this is going on. It's just crazy. The witches, because there's 2 of them, they just keep spawning skellies, and the troops couldn't get on top of it. But so he does a wise move here, throws his king in, and that's just enough, just that extra troop just to make the difference. Now this was kind of lucky, because the wall breakers, the king almost ran the wrong way, but he used the ability at the exact right time, and it meant he was able to take it down. I'm going to quickly pause a second. So because he's created the funnels on at the 6 o'clock and the 3 o'clock, as in those defenses have gone down, so the troops, the hogs, when they go in, they're gonna and he's taken it in at that angle, they're going to move downwards, sort of towards 6 o'clock, and then into the core. And that's where he's going to use his heal spells. So this raid was so nicely planned. I was really impressed with it. Just watch. Patient with the heals. Patient. Hasn't dropped a single heal yet. Boom, 1 heal, and here comes the 2nd heal. All the hogs are pretty much alive, and they've all gone into the heal now, taking down the expos, taking the damage from the king, but it doesn't matter. The skellies are coming out as well, and he's got another 2 heal spells now. So he uses 1 in the 1 quadrant, and he's got another heal spell. So basically, almost the entire time his hogs have been on this map, they've been under heal spell, which is how it needs to be, really. Now that last heal spell was pretty good as well, because look how many hogs he's got left. They're all alive, nearly. And the pathing just worked perfectly, to be honest. It was great, because now there was a lot of hogs left, and they were able to take down the skeletons easily. He's got cleanup troops left, but because there's so many hogs, it almost sort of guarantees the 3-star, as long as you don't take 4 hours taking down the CC at the start of the raid. Hashtag just saying. But yeah. So good. It was a really nicely planned attack by Dom. I was actually I was really impressed when I watched this a few minutes ago. Just the way he cleared the 3 and 6 buildings, so he could plan the hog pathing perfectly. Because you want to get the hogs into the core, because the experts will just continue to do damage against them the whole raid if you don't get them. If they start running circles around the base. Last raid I'm going to show on this video, before we start moving into the others, was number 666, which is a raid by Bao. It is a Laloon. It is a nice Laloon as well, one that could potentially been in the Learning Laloon series. Interesting CC as well. You got the Valkyrie, Witch, Wizard, Loon, a couple of archers. It's a nice CC, as in a pain in the ass to kill. So let's see how he gets on anyway. In goes the witches, the queen. Now the queen will do a good job in taking down the Valkyrie. The skellies have actually already moved on to the wizard, and then you can see they're moving through towards the witch. Golem down, which is a nice timing actually to distract. I like it that in fact it pulls the skellies away. The queen's an easier kill. King's down, funneled perfectly into the bottom compartment. Now all he needs to do is take down the air defense and the queen, and he's got the 3 bits down already. Actually, this is what Bao always impresses me with these raids, because while I'm still watching what's going on with the CC, he's already dropped half his bloody army. And then he doesn't forget the king ability, and he doesn't forget the queen ability if she's getting down. But look, already almost most of this base has already gone down. And Bao's just like, and I would still be thinking, oh, what's going on with my CC, or what's going on with the queen. But anyway, look, the queen just clutched it as well. She helped take down that expo. Loads of loons left. He's just absolutely dominated this base. I might do a quick replay at the end just to show you the loon deployment again, because I think I missed part of it. But this is what I love, seeing bases with half lava walls, with max defense, highish level heroes getting demolished by a well planned and well executed attack, whether it be whatever strategy it is. So I'm just going to speed through the rest of this raid now, because it's just cleanup. You don't need to watch troops clean up a base, because that's the easy bit. I'm just going to play again. I do this sometimes on really nice raids where I'm impressed, but no, you can see just nice easy. I'll do it in 2 times speed. Nice easy CC pull, nice easy CC anchor down the bottom there. CC starts going down. All he was trying to do is get to that air defense and the queen, so he's only trying to take down the 1, and that's going to be enough to then plan the rest of the raid. So it'll be interesting to see how he does his hound and loon drop. So 2 hounds in on the first air defense, and 3rd hound in going down to the top air defense as well, and then just loons in, rage spells. He's been able to use 2 rage because he used the witches on the CC. It means he had he didn't need a lightning, so he had 3 rage spells. In fact, he might have had 4. Was it 4 rage spells? No, he used a jump. Sorry. But yeah, just really nice loon deployment, and that is how to Laloon. So yeah, it wouldn't be fair if I didn't say again, it was really interesting, a new dynamic, if you will, warring against someone that also does YouTube videos. I found that I had an added pressure to perform, which seems to have worked. So I got 2-3 stars, even though you'll see some funny moments in the videos to come. But yeah, keeping your eyes open for the other videos from this war, because I'll shout out in every video that I do from it. But yeah, it was just a really interesting one. And overall, just to check the stats, we both pretty much used all of our attacks. We lost more attacks than them. We did leave more bases 1-starred, which is embarrassing, which is bad. But yeah, it's the 3 stars that got us above and beyond, really. And the most heroic attack, Coal Monkey, well done. Most heroic defense was Pew. I'm not going to show their attacks because it will show our traps and our bases, and I don't want to give anyone a competitive advantage on a clan war against us. But yeah, Brenner, you legend. Thanks for warring with us. I hope you enjoyed it. Please feel free to watch my videos, come join the clan, and yeah, I'll do what I can to help you and your guys out. And it was good to war with you. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.